Welcome back to Amanda Plays Games. We are back on the Oregon Trail, or should I say the California Trail. We are at the City of Rocks. Poor Hannah has a busted up leg, but we went ahead and wrote our names on the rock with some wagon grease. I don't think there's anything else that we need. We have plenty of repair kits. We probably, excuse me, we don't have any clothes and we're out of nitro. So, I guess let's... What do they want for nitroglycerin? 2 nitroglycerins. Let's have Hezekiah haggle. Okay. 2 nitroglycerin for 2 gold. Or 2 medicine. We have 6 medicine. I guess let's do it for the medicine. And we do need some clothes. Taggle here. There we go. Let's do it for 1 gold. That's fair price. I'm not worried about spending it in some situations. I just want to try to keep as much of it as I can. Let's do a wagon grease before we leave. We'll keep these separate. 1 over there, 1 over here. And let's head out. Okay. Goose Creek Crossing. Avoid contracting dysentery and collect meat. I wish. We're actually kind of really short on meat. The second river crossing on the California Trail, which is wider and more treacherous than the previous one. I guess let's... Excuse me, let's go here. Leaving behind the granite structures of the petrified city, the party begins a descent to Goose Creek and another crossing. Alright. So far we're okay. Poor Hannah is the only one having trouble. Don't investigate, it's probably a snake. Rachel hears a rustling coming from the wagon. Rustle, rustle. Rustle, rustle. Oh, it's a coyote! To the party's surprise, a coyote leaps from the wagon with a piece of purloined pork. No, you rotten little devil dog. No kidding. Oof, now we're even further down the... We're further in the bunch here. Is this... Nope, this is not a place... Oh, for hunting. That's a pretty steep incline to have a camp. I wish we could cook. I brought this cookie with me, and I can't even use him because none of the campsites I've had have had a cooking spot. Wow. Rachel and Octavio did not like learning about the other members of their party. They were like, why do I need to know anything about these people? We didn't learn an awful lot. 3 medical, 1 medical, 4 medical, 2 medical. Okay. The party spends the night talking amongst themselves, learning more about each other's skills. We really need food. Got about 2 more days worth of food. Let's take the chance and go this way. The nitro makes me nervous. Yeah, me too. You know, we don't have to stop at every single, rock place to mine. I would appreciate, though, if we could get some food somewhere. Greetings, travelers. My name is Dr. John Evans. I was wondering if I could trouble you for some assistance. Would you happen to know the direction to California by any chance? I believe I got turned around somewhere in the last, 100 miles or so. Head west. I mean, it's pretty simple. See, I'm a geologist, and I happened upon a fantastic discovery in the mountains quite recently. I'm returning with equipment to excavate it, only I've lost my way. I'm in a spot of financial trouble at the moment, so it's really quite urgent that I make my way back to the site soon. Did I already mention that I'm a geologist by trade? I believe that what I've found could be the discovery of my career. What is it, you ask? Please wait one moment, I'll show you. Nobody asked. Do you see that? That's a sample of pure palisite. Or I'm not a real doctor, which I very much am. There's more in the mountains, much more. Perhaps you could help me excavate it? I'd have to charge you for information about the location, of course. Only cost you $20. No thanks. Oh well. It's your loss. All the more meteorite for myself. Although I'm still not sure where California is. So he didn't want directions? I thought that's where that was going. Maybe there's food in here. A dilapidated wagon. I don't need parts, I need food. Hannah's carpentry. Only a single wheel is in acceptable condition for use. It slips free from the wagon and tumbles into the dirt. Okay. Need to see who's got what here. Octavio. Okay, I've got a tongue. And an axle. I guess Rachel's as good as anybody. Oh. I need to react quickly. Oops, I miss. Oh, maybe I'm doing the wrong thing when I do that. I've been playing that minigame the entire time wrong. How funny. Alright. Goose Creek Crossing, 6 miles. I just can't imagine that walking on a broken leg for however many days your leg is broken is going to help. A flock of ducks suddenly scatters into the air from the water near the trail. If they're quick, they might be able to catch them. Nope. Fortunately, his aim was off. His shot goes wild. They all scatter. We don't get any food. See if somebody's willing to trade some food. I hear running water. Alright. Nobody to talk to? Bill Kelly. Jeez. I don't know if you guys can hear that. That's still... I don't know why. People here just decide to make their cars as loud as possible. My windows are all closed, and I still hear it so loud. I've been camped at Goose Creek for a few days now, looking for gold. There was a bit of excitement yesterday when my friend spotted something shining in the water, but it was just worthless mica. You should have seen the disappointment on their faces when they realized the truth. I think they almost cried. Oh. Cordelia Fitzsimmons. These confounded mosquitoes are driving me to despair. Certainly won't be sorry to see the other side of this creek. Isaac. Take a gander at these ganders, will ya? They're all up and down this creek, making a nuisance of themselves and stealing food right out from under our noses. Well, kill them, then you get more food. Let's see. Food. Nobody has any food. Let's rest for a day. Oh, no. No. We can't afford to. We gotta get across this river. Oh, excuse me. I can't pay you in gold? This is gonna suck. We're gonna starve to death. Shoot. Moderate, 1.7. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. We can't stick around. If something gets swept away, it'll get swept away. 1.7 feet is not very... Oh, I was gonna say, it's not very deep. The wagon jolts against a large rock on the riverbed, causing the wagon to topple by the current. Oh no. Are we all dead? Did we all die? Time lost. 2 days. Great. Items lost. Alright, and we're all starving to death now. Shoot! With much time and many lost items, the exhausted party continues on their journey. Oh, we avoided dysentery. Did we lose all our bullets? Oh, we lost bullets. No. Well, this is wild. Okay. There we go. But we didn't lose any nitroglycerin. Let's see. I want that food. We lost all our medicine. I don't know how long we can be starving before we starve to death. That's the thing. A group of crows begin to circle the wagon, possibly attracted to the smell of food scraps. Or maybe they represent a serious omen. Oh, jeez. Couldn't read. Suddenly, a shiny gold-hued object drops from the sky. It's gold! Found gold falling from the sky. Who would have believed it? Thank goodness Octavio moved out of the way. Just gonna ask, was that our grazing grounds? That does me no good. We're all starving to death around here, y'all. How are our cows looking? Okay, that's lovely. Thank you. They're fine. I'm gonna push on. Party pushes on past the foliage. Maybe another time. Because I really need food. I don't think there's any, though. We are gonna be starving by the time we get to Humboldt Wells. Dust swirls around the party. Great. Seriously. Come back with our oxen, Octavio. Please. Thank you. And we're even more starving than before, but at least we're got our oxen back. Okay. Let's oil this up again. Confirm. We'll brighten everybody's morale a little bit. And let's do... Hannah needs new clothes. Alright, good. Party spies, some stuff. Okay, let's have Octavio do it. Don't be 3 herbal remedies. Don't fall. Thank you. I mean, it doesn't even matter if it's hunting anymore because I have no bullets. I have nothing. There, that should at least get me that food. Bison. Pushing the wagon. Continue slowly with care. After 2 full days. Oh my god. Carefully pushing the wagon forward, the party finds the trail smoothing out again. Time was not necessarily wasted, however, as the wagon received no damage due to the extra caretaking. Except for y'all are starving to death. I know, I'm sorry. Oy, oy, oy. There's a camp. Restore health. Set up camp. Oh, we can't cook. Stargaze a little bit. It's beautiful, gorgeous, lovely. This will tell stories as we slowly starve to death. Okay. Let's do a little bit of a morale boost again. I might as well. We're starving to death anyway. Might as well be happy while we do it. I think when I get to an actual town, like not just a little place, but a town, I know. Octavio's stomach groans audibly with hunger. Too much longer without food, and death or disaster might well result. Something must be done. Party eyes the animals drawing the wagon. Perhaps one of the oxen might provide a much needed meal. What should be done? How far am I from... We'll arrive in 1 day. Is that not... Are we like... Is it giving me this notice because we are on the brink here? That we won't last 1 more day? I'm gonna push on. Despite their ever-growing hunger, the party does not wish harm on their faithful animals. It's not necessarily it. But eventually we might be like 6 days away from food and we'll have to kill any one of them. I'd rather wait then. Okay. Can you guys get there? I think in the towns you can sell gold at the store and then buy stuff with it, which is fine. In this case, I'm going to have to sell quite a bit of my gold. But there should be plenty of times to get more. Plus, I did heal Hezekiah. Has his health gone down since? Maybe. But I did heal him, so I should get food. Ahead, the lush grass and clear springs of Humboldt Wells come into view. Tents and wagons are dotted around the wide open space, and the bustle of emigrant life can be heard. Maybe they don't do here. While not as civilized as a fort, the stop presents an excellent opportunity for the party to rest and resupply before taking on Nevada's inhospitable Great Basin, the second leg of the California Trail. To get some food, and I get some money. Oh, what a pain. That was stressful. Your party has reached Humboldt Wells. Yep. Thanks. store. I think services. This one, the assayer. Trade is universal, and services are even available among Humboldt Weld's city of tents. Okay. I have 17. Welcome to the assay office. I assume you're here to sell some precious metals? How many gold nuggets would you like to sell? 5. I can offer you $50 for these 5 gold nuggets. Let's haggle. Here we go. I can offer you 55. We need it. So, there we go. Alright, let's chat with people. Langsford Hastings. Well, 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 you jerk. Salutations, good travelers. On your way to California, I see. Did you happen to take the trail down from Fort Hall? Well, then, you've wasted your time. If you had used the Hastings cutoff, scouts scattered by yours truly, it would have saved you weeks of time. I met a gentleman who says you're a big fat liar and you're going to get people murdered. Oh, so you've spoken to James Clyman, have you? Well, that man doesn't know what he's talking about. He's just a fake mountain man who can't hack the difficulties of the trail. Although my cutoff has relatively few difficulties, to tell the truth. The Donner Reed party will be perfectly fine. George Donner is an excellent leader, very experienced. And the trail was tested extensively by my party. You're a liar. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be getting back to my travels. I'm a busy man, you see. A very prominent lawyer. In fact, I must be getting back to work. Jerk. Rowan. If you looked at the map, you'd think we're almost at the end of your journey. Unfortunately, there's a desert and a mountain range standing between us and California. Yep. Humboldt Wells ain't much to look at, but at least there's other families here. It reminds me of why I'm walking westward. Good to take a pause and revitalize before heading into the desert. It's been quite an ordeal just making it this far, but my faith sustains me. I will cross the desert ahead, all 40 miles of it, no matter how long it takes me. I yearn for the day when I stand before my congregation all clad in gold, extravagant yet tasteful, and oh so humble. Millicent. This place is even worse than Fort Hall, if such a thing is possible. Tents, wagons, and foul-smelling emigrants. Present company accepted, of course. The promises my Henry made me about wealth and happiness seem a long way off. But what choice have we then to push forward? Oh, I think she's a mail-order bride. It's true. Let's go to the store. Let's get some of this. We have nitro. We'll do bait, because it seems like we can run into fishing more than anything else. And I guess that's it. Hey now. Yep. Excuse me. Let's see. Let's do a little... of this and a little of that. We'll separate the nitro. Let's take a look at our journal real quick. U.S. politicians. Complete 250 events. John C. Fremont. The first Republican candidate for president, this adventurer turned politician, fittingly dubbed the Pathfinder, led 5 separate expeditions west during the 1840s. Oh, impressive. We met Langsford Hastings, the man who proposed a new to California. He told us that his trail has, in fact, been tested. Perhaps Kleiman was just bitter. Nope. We met a scatterbrained geologist who says he discovered a meteorite. We're not interested. No, not interested. Gold in the veins. Have the party activate gold fever. Gold fever is actually another term for a gold rush, a sudden influx of people into an area seeking gold. In the 19th century, gold rushes weren't limited to the United States. They also occurred in Australia, Brazil, Canada, New Zealand, and South Africa. Wherever there was European expansion, mass migration brought huge changes in culture, economics, and trade, often to the detriment of the native inhabitants. You can't eat it. Trade 5 or more gold nuggets for supplies. Gold was an important trade item in the West. Traders would often accept gold over cash, as they could parlay it into larger gains. Gold dust, nuggets, coins, and bars were all forms of gold used in shipping and trading. Alright. I guess let's rest a day here. Our stamina is low. Should help. Starvation should all be fixed. Exhaustion. Let's rest another day. Might have to rest a few days here to not be exhausted anymore. Exhaustion recovery. Perfect. Everybody is doing well now. And let's see, can somebody heal Hannah's leg? Let's do it. It didn't heal her leg though. Ooh, Octavio needs help. We don't have the money for it. Okay. Might have to sell another gold nugget or two. 20. Let's haggle. Let's have Hannah haggle. Okay. 22. Accept. So, because Octavio is 1 health for $10? Nope. I didn't realize he wouldn't heal his entire being. Okay. So, how are we time-wise is the question. I think we'll stop here, this episode. And then in the next episode, we will make our way on past Humboldt Wells, onto the second leg of our journey, headed toward the Mormon Station, Emigrant Pass, and then a river crossing, and then Big Meadows. So, thank you anyone and everyone who's watching today, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.